how to become obsessed with success. Now that's a topic that gets right to the heart of what we're all striving for, isn't it? You see, success isn't just a destination. It's a journey, a mindset, a way of life. And today we're going to explore how to make that success not just a goal, but an obsession. Let's start with a fundamental truth. Success doesn't come to those who wait. It comes to those who are so consumed by their vision that they can't help but take massive action every single day. But how do we cultivate that level of obsession? How do we transform ourselves from casual observers of success to its most ardent pursuers? First, we need to understand what true obsession looks like. It's not about working yourself to the bone without purpose. No, it's about having such a crystal clear vision of your future that every fiber of your being is aligned with making it a reality. Imagine for a moment that you're an archer. Your target is your definition of success. Now, most people might take a shot every now and then hoping to hit the bullseye. But the obsessed, they're different. They study the target, they practice their form relentlessly. They account for every variable, the wind, the tension in the bow, the weight of the arrow. They become one with their goal. That's the level of focus and dedication we're talking about when we discuss becoming obsessed with success. It's about making success not just a priority. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, but isn't obsession unhealthy? And you know what? You're right to question it. Obsession, like any powerful force, needs to be channeled correctly. It's not about neglecting your health, your relationships, or your integrity. It's about aligning every aspect of your life with your ultimate vision of success. So how do we begin this transformation? How do we kindle the flames of obsession within ourselves? It starts with clarity. You need to define what success means to you with such precision that you can taste it, touch it, feel it. Vague goals produce vague results. But when you can articulate exactly what you want, when you can see it in your mind's eye with perfect clarity, that's when the magic begins to happen. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you need to. Picture your success. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Who are you in that picture of success? Don't just think about the material trappings, the cars, the houses, the bank accounts. Think about the person you've become, the impact you're making, the legacy you're building. That vision, that's your fuel. That's what you need to obsess over. But here's the kicker. It's not enough to just have the vision. You need to make it so real, so tangible, that it becomes a part of you.
Here's an exercise I want you to try. Write down your vision of success in exquisite detail. Then every single morning, before you do anything else, read it aloud. Feel the words. Let them sink into your subconscious.
Make it a ritual as essential as brushing your teeth or having your morning coffee. Don't stop there. Create a vision board. Surround yourself with images, quotes, and symbols that represent your success. Put them where you can see them every day. Let them be the first thing you see when you wake up and the last thing you see before you go to sleep. You see, becoming obsessed with success is about immersion. It's about creating an environment, both internal and external that constantly reinforces your goals and aspirations. Now, let's talk about the habits of the obsessed. Because make no mistake, obsession with success isn't about waiting for motivation to strike. It's about cultivating daily habits that inexorably move you towards your goals. The truly obsessed don't leave their success to chance. They plan, they strategize, they execute with precision. Every evening, they plan out their next day in detail. They prioritize their tasks, focusing on the high-leverage activities that will bring them closer to their vision. And when morning comes, they don't hit the snooze button. They leap out of bed, energized by the opportunity to make progress. They understand that every day is a gift, a chance to move the needle, to get one step closer to their ultimate vision of success. That's crucial to understand. The path to success isn't always smooth. There will be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. The difference between those who achieve extraordinary success and those who don't isn't the absence of these challenges. It's how they respond to them. The obsessed see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities. They understand that every challenge is a chance to grow, to learn, to become stronger. They don't shy away from difficulties. They lean into them. When faced with a setback, they ask themselves, what can I learn from this? How can I use this to become even better? They understand that success isn't about avoiding failure. It's about failing forward, about using every experience as a stepping stone to greatness. Now, let's address something that often holds people back from becoming truly obsessed with success: the fear of what others might think. You might worry that people will call you crazy, that they'll say you're too focused, too driven. But let me tell you something, the opinions of others are just that, opinions. They're not facts, they're not your destiny. The only opinion that truly matters is your own. And if you're committed to your vision of success, if you're obsessed with making it a reality, then what others think becomes irrelevant. In fact, the moment you stop caring about the naysayers is the moment you truly free yourself to pursue your dreams with unbridled passion. It's liberating, it's empowering, and it's absolutely essential if you want to achieve extraordinary success. Now, becoming obsessed with success doesn't mean you become a one-dimensional person. Far from it. The truly successful understand the importance of balance. They know that to perform at their peak, they need to take care of their physical health, their mental well-being, and their relationships. But here's the key. They approach these areas of their life with the same level of dedication and obsession as they do their professional goals. They don't just work out. They become students of fitness and nutrition. They don't just read. They devour books, always hungry for new knowledge and insights. They don't just have relationships. They invest in them, understanding that strong connections are a cornerstone of lasting success. Let's talk about the power of continuous learning. The obsessed understand that in our rapidly changing world, standing still is the same as moving backward. They're always looking for ways to expand their knowledge, to sharpen their skills, to stay ahead of the curve. They read voraciously, not just in their field, but across a wide range of subjects. They attend seminars and workshops. They seek out mentors and coaches. They understand that investing in their own growth is the highest yielding investment they can make, but it's not just about accumulating knowledge. It's about applying it. The truly obsessed are relentless experimenters. They take what they learn and immediately put it into action. They're not content with theory. They want results. This brings us to another crucial aspect of becoming obsessed with success. The willingness to take massive action. Knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. It might look good, but it's not going anywhere. The obsessed don't wait for perfect conditions. They don't wait until they feel ready. They understand that action breeds clarity. They start before they feel ready, and they figure it out as they go along. They also understand the power of momentum. They know that taking action, no matter how small, creates forward motion. And once you're in motion, it's easier to stay in motion. It's like pushing a boulder down a hill. The hardest part is getting it moving. But once it's rolling, it builds its own momentum. Now, let's address something that often gets overlooked. When we talk about success, the importance of giving back. The truly successful understand that success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about the impact you make. They don't just accumulate wealth. They use it as a tool to create positive change in the world. They don't just build businesses. They create opportunities for others. They understand that true fulfillment comes not from what you get, but from what you give. So as you become obsessed with your own success, never lose sight of the bigger picture. Ask yourself, how can my success benefit others? How can I use my achievements to make a positive impact on the world? This mindset not only adds depth and meaning to your journey, but also fuels your obsession. Because when your success is tied to a greater purpose, when it's about more than just you, that's when you tap into a wellspring of motivation that never runs dry. Let's talk about the power of your peer group. You've probably heard the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Well, when you're obsessed with success, you need to take this to heart. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you, who push you to be better. Seek out relationships with those who are already where you want to be. Their mindset, their habits, their energy, it's contagious. And here's a secret. Successful people love to help others succeed. They understand that success isn't a zero-sum game. So don't be afraid to reach out, to ask for advice, to seek mentorship. The worst they can say is no, and even that is valuable feedback. But it's not just about surrounding yourself with successful people. It's about being the kind of person that successful people want to be around. Bring value to every interaction. Be a giver, not just a taker. When you approach relationships with a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity, you'll be amazed at the doors that open. Now, let's address something that often trips people up on their journey to success: the fear of failure. When you're truly obsessed with success, failure isn't something to be feared. It's something to be embraced. You see, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's a part of success. It's a teacher, a guide, showing you what doesn't work so you can focus on what does. The obsessed understand that they don't let failure deflate them. They let it inform every setback, every mistake, every failure is just data. It's information you can use to refine your approach, to sharpen your strategy, to get better. So don't shy away from failure. Run towards it. Fail fast, fail often, and most importantly, fail forward. Remember, it's not about never falling down. It's about how quickly you get back up. The obsessed don't waste time wallowing in self-pity when things don't go their way. They dust themselves off. They learn the lesson, and they get right back to work. Let's talk about the power of focus. In our world of constant distractions, the ability to focus deeply on what matters most is a superpower. And when you're obsessed with success, you cultivate this superpower relentlessly. The obsessed understand that not all activities are created equal. They ruthlessly prioritize, focusing their time and energy on the tasks that will move the needle most significantly towards their goals. They're not busy for the sake of being busy. They're productive with purpose. This means learning to say no. No to distractions, no to time wasters, no to anything that doesn't align with your vision of success. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but remember, every time you say no to something that doesn't serve your goals, you're saying yes to your success. Develop the habit of deep work. Set aside blocks of time where you can focus intensely on your most important task without interruption. Turn off notifications, find a quiet space, and immerse yourself fully in your work. This level of focused effort is where breakthroughs happen. Now, let's address something that's often misunderstood about success: the road of patience. Being obsessed with success doesn't mean you expect overnight results. The truly successful understand that greatness takes time. They're in it for the long haul. They understand that success is not a sprint. It's a marathon, or better yet, it's a series of sprints punctuated by periods of rest and reflection. This long-term perspective allows them to persist when others would give up. They understand that what looks like failure in the short term often lays the groundwork for success in the long term. They're playing the infinite game, not just trying to win. But here's the key. While they're patient about results, they're impatient about taking action. They don't wait for opportunities. They create them. They don't wait for the perfect moment. They make the moment perfect through their efforts. Let's talk about the power of visualization. The obsessed don't just think about their goals. They visualize them in vivid detail. They use the power of their imagination to rehearse their success, to feel it, to live it in their minds before it becomes reality. This isn't just positive thinking. It's mental rehearsal. Athletes use this technique to improve their performance, and you can use it to boost your success. Spend time each day visualizing yourself achieving your goals. See yourself overcoming obstacles, making key decisions, enjoying the fruits of your success. This practice, two things. It programs your subconscious mind for success, and it builds your belief in what's possible. And when you truly believe something is possible, you're much more likely to take the actions necessary to make it happen. Now let's address something that's crucial for sustained success: the importance of renewal. Being obsessed with success doesn't mean running yourself into the ground. The truly successful understand the importance of rest, recovery, and renewal. They know that pushing themselves to the limit is important, but so is knowing when to step back and recharge. They build rituals of renewal into their lives. Whether it's meditation, time in nature, pursuing a hobby, or simply unplugging and spending time with loved ones. This isn't wasted time, it's investment time. It allows you to show up fully charged, fully present, ready to give your all to your pursuits. Remember, success is a marathon, not a sprint, and in a marathon, pacing is everything. Let's talk about the power of gratitude. It might seem counterintuitive, but cultivating a sense of gratitude is crucial when you're obsessed with success. Why? Because it keeps you grounded, it keeps you positive, and most importantly, it keeps you hungry. The obsessed don't take their progress for granted. They celebrate their wins, no matter how small. They're thankful for the opportunities they have, for the lessons they've learned, for the people who've helped them along the way. This attitude of gratitude doesn't diminish their drive. It fuels it. It reminds them of how far they've come, which in turn motivates them to go even further. It keeps them positive in the face of challenges, resilient in the face of setbacks. Starting in each day by listing 3 things you're grateful for. Make it a habit. You'll be amazed at how it shifts your perspective and energizes your pursuit of success. Now let's address something that's often overlooked: the importance of integrity. When you're obsessed with success, it can be tempting to take shortcuts, to compromise your values in pursuit of your goals. But true, lasting success is built on a foundation of integrity. The obsessed understand that their word is their bond. They do what they say they'll do. They honor their commitments. They operate with transparency and honesty, even when it's difficult. Why? Because success isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about becoming the kind of person who deserves that success. It's about building a reputation, earning trust, creating relationships that stand the test of time. Remember, success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about who you become in the process. And when you pursue your goals with integrity, you become someone worthy of the success you're chasing. Let's talk about the power of decisiveness. The obsessed understand that in the pursuit of success, the ability to make decisions quickly and confidently is crucial. They know that perfect information is a myth, that waiting for all the lights to turn green before you start your journey means you'll never leave your driveway. So they cultivate the ability to make decisions with incomplete information. They trust their instincts, honed through experience and continuous learning. They understand that a good decision now is often better than a perfect decision later. But here's the key. Once they make a decision, they commit to it fully. They don't second guess themselves. They put all their energy into making that decision work. And if it turns out to be the wrong decision, they adjust course and keep moving forward. Proceeding now, let's address something that's crucial for you and obsessed with success: the importance of self-awareness. The truly successful are constantly looking inward, examining their thoughts, their behaviors, their motivation. They understand their strengths and they play to them. But more importantly, they're honest about their weaknesses. They don't try to be good at everything. Instead, they focus on being great at what they do best, and they surround themselves with people who can fill in the gaps. This self-awareness extends to their emotional intelligence as well. They understand the power of their emotions and learn to harness them rather than be controlled by them. They develop the ability to stay calm under pressure, to maintain their focus even when things get. Cultivate this self-awareness in yourself. Take time regularly to reflect on your progress, your challenges, your motivations. Be brutally honest with yourself. This kind of self-knowledge is power. It allows you to leverage your strengths, mitigate your weaknesses, and stay true to your core values as you pursue success. Let's talk about the power of systems. The obsessed understand that while goals are important, systems are what drive consistent progress. They don't just focus on the destination. They obsess over the journey, the daily habits and routines that move them closer to their vision of success. They create systems for everything. Their work, their health, their learning, their relationships, they understand that when you have a solid system in place, success becomes almost inevitable. It's no longer about willpower or motivation. So don't just set goals. Create systems that support those goals. Build routines that make success the path of least resistance. When your environment, your habits, and your systems are all aligned with your vision of success, that's when magic happens. Now, let's address something that's often overlooked. The importance of adaptability. When you're obsessed with success, it's easy to become rigid, to cling too tightly to your plans and expectations. But the truly successful understand that adaptability is key. They have a clear vision of where they want to go, but they remain flexible about how to get there. They understand that the world is constantly changing, and they're ready to pivot when necessary. They're not married to their methods. They're committed to their vision. This adaptability allows them to see opportunities where others see obstacles. It allows them to thrive in uncertainty, to find creative solutions to unexpected challenges. Cultivate this adaptability in yourself. Stay committed to your goals, but be willing to adjust your approach as circumstances change. Let's talk about the power of consistency. The obsessed understand that success isn't about grand gestures or occasional bursts of effort. It's about showing up day after day, putting in the work consistently even when you don't feel like it. They understand that small actions, repeated consistently over time, lead to massive results. They don't get discouraged by slow progress because they know that consistency compounds. They trust the process, knowing that if they keep putting one foot in front of the other, they'll actually reach their destination. So focus on consistency. Don't worry about making huge leaps every day. Instead, concentrate on making small improvements consistently. Over time, these small gains will add up to remarkable progress. Now let's address something that's crucial for anyone obsessed with success: the importance of self-care. It might seem counterintuitive, but taking care of yourself is one of the most important things you can do in pursuit of your goals. The truly successful understand that their mind and body are their most valuable assets. They don't sacrifice their health on the altar of success. Instead, they prioritize their physical and mental well-being, knowing that when they're at their best, they can give their best to their pursuits. This means getting enough sleep, eating nutritious food, exercising regularly, and managing stress effectively. It means taking time for relaxation and recreation. It means nurturing your relationships and maintaining a support system. Remember, success is not about reaching a destination and then stopping. It's about creating a lifestyle that you can sustain long term, and that requires taking care of yourself along the way. Let's talk about the power of accountability. The obsessed don't just rely on their own willpower. They create systems of accountability to keep themselves on track. They set clear, measurable goals, and they track their progress religiously. They often have accountability partners or mentors who hold them to their commitments. They're not afraid to make their goals public, knowing that this creates an extra layer of motivation to follow through. But here's the key. They hold themselves accountable first and foremost. They don't make excuses. They don't blame circumstances or other people for their failures. They take full responsibility for their actions and their results. Create this kind of accountability in your own life. Set clear goals, track your progress, and find ways to hold yourself accountable. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. Let's address something that's often misunderstood about success, the role of failure. When you're obsessed with success, it's easy to become afraid of failure. But the truly successful understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of success. They see failure as feedback, as a learning opportunity. They understand that every failure brings them one step closer to success, as long as they're willing to learn from it. They don't let failure define them. They let it refine them. So don't shy away from failure. Embrace it, learn from it. Use it as fuel for your journey. Remember, the only real failure is giving up on your dreams. Let's talk about the power of continuous improvement. The obsessed understand that success is not a destination. It's a journey of constant growth and improvement. They're never satisfied with the status quo, even when they achieve their goals. They're always looking for ways to get better, to learn more, to push their boundaries. They understand that in our rapidly changing world, standing still is the same as moving backward. So they commit to lifelong learning and continuous improvement. This mindset of continuous improvement applies to every area of their lives. Their skills, their knowledge, their relationships, their health. They're always asking, how can I do this better? How can I improve? Cultivate this mindset in yourself. Always be learning, always be growing. Set aside time each day for personal development. Read books, take courses, seek out new experiences. Remember, the day you stop improving is the day you start falling back. Now, let's address something that's crucial for sustained success: the importance of balance. When you're obsessed with success, it's easy to become so focused on your goals that you neglect other important areas of your life. But the truly successful understand the importance of balance. They know that true success isn't just about achieving professional goals. It's about creating a life that's fulfilling in all areas of career, relationships, health, personal growth, and contribution to others. They strive for harmony between these different areas of life, understanding that neglecting one area will eventually impact all the others. They work hard, but they also make time for rest and recovery. They pursue their goals with passion, but they also nurture their relationships and take care of their health. Remember, success isn't about sacrificing everything for your goals. It's about creating a life that's rich and fulfilling in all aspects. Strive for this kind of balance in your own life. Let's talk about the power of belief. Be obsessed, understand that belief is the foundation of all achievement. They know that if you don't believe in yourself and your ability to succeed, you've lost before you've even begun. They cultivated an unshakable belief in themselves and their vision. This belief isn't based on wishful thinking. It's grounded in their preparation, their skills, and their willingness to do whatever it takes to succeed. This belief allows them to persist in the face of challenges, to keep going when others would give up. It gives them the courage to take risks, to step out of their comfort zone, to do things that scare them. Cultivate this kind of belief in yourself. Feed your mind with positive, empowering thoughts. Surround yourself with people who believe in you and your vision. Remember, if you can believe it, you can achieve it. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with this final thought. Becoming obsessed with success isn't about chasing some arbitrary definition of achievement. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, about living up to your full potential. It's about waking up every day with a burning desire to make progress, to learn, to grow, to contribute. It's about pursuing your goals with passion and purpose, not because you need to prove anything to anyone else, but because you know that's who you're meant to. Remember, success isn't something you pursue, it's something you attract by the person you become. So focus on becoming the kind of person who deserves the success you desire. Develop the mindset, the habits, the skills that will make success inevitable. And above all, never lose sight of why you're doing this. Connect your obsession with success to a greater purpose. Use your success to make a positive impact on the world, to uplift others, to leave a legacy you can be proud of. Because in the end, that's what true success is all about. It's not just about what you achieve. It's about who you become and the difference you make in the lives of others. So go forth with passion and purpose. Embrace your obsession with success. Let it drive you, motivate you, inspire you to become the best version of yourself. And remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today. Your future self will thank you for it.